Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 23 of the Couch Co-op podcast. I'm joined by Cal as always, Scully, and
So
Gamify, the most guests ever, and you will
The
see the reason
squad.
for why. But let's start off with Skullbasher. How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. Thanks for having me back for like the fourth time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
thanks for coming back for more.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, when you got Call of Duty and someone to diss it, I'm your guy.
Can't wait.
What about you, Gamify?
Yeah, like you said, thanks for having me back. It's good to be here, second time on. So yeah, or whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Sweet.
Well, let's start up with probably the most, I guess, news that caters to us. I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is having its beta right now. And I wanted to hear your thoughts about the zombies mode that they revealed. So we can just kind of go in a round table. Whoever wants to go first can.
Take it away, Scully. I want to hear what you got.
I don't even have words to describe what I saw on that trailer. Dude, it's like MW3 zombies. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not getting the game. I'm not getting MW3, even with the remakes, because like, well, I'm not. I'm not getting a game for a remake. Let's just make it clear on that. Um, I don't know. MW3 is kind of just like the thing that gets me the most about like the zombies in that mode is like that is now like a time limited mode. Like you can't just stay there for X amount of hours. At some point, you do have to like exfil. For me, that kind of just ruins the point of zombies.
Yeah.
Because up until now, it's been like survive as long as you can. Now it's you have a time limit to survive, so it's like there's this kind of like going against everything Call of Duty has put into zombies, in my opinion. And I'll even go further and say I'd rather play Vanguard zombies than MW3 zombies. That's how much I don't want to play MW3 zombies.
And for those who may not know, that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
That is really saying a
That's a
lot.
wild take, to be honest.
I'm not even gonna change my mind on that.
Yeah. Sorry. Were you? I don't want to cut you off. Were you still?
No, I'm good. I got more to say, but you can go ahead and let me have a break.
I was just gonna interject and say, I saw Mr. Raffle Waffles. You know, hi guys.
Yeah.
I saw him pose the question, and I think it's a good question. Like, can you really call it zombies if it's not round based? What do you guys
I
think
don't-
about that?
No.
I don't think so.
I think yes to a point. I think Outbreak is probably the furthest away you can call something that's zombies that's not round based. Like, let's see.
They got away with it in Outbreak.
Yeah, but
Honestly, I don't even think Outbreak was that bad, to be honest with you.
yeah,
It felt like
But
round
yeah.
based, but it felt harder round based. Like
Yeah.
like every area is a new round basically.
Yeah, so and I agree with what Riley said. I feel like that's as far as you can get away from like the zombie template and still call it zombies. And that was like the second part of what he was posing, which I think is a good question, is like, okay, well then it's really dishonest of Call of Duty to market it as zombies because it's not zombies. Like what it really is, and this is my take, is it's DMZ with zombies in it. Market it as DM zombies. You know, it's
yeah,
like they can use that. I don't care. Like that's the perfect like way they could market it. But and I think that's where they get themselves into hot water all the time with the zombies community because they're like, what is the easiest community to just farm content on? You know, besides multiplayer, just recycling the maps, zombies. You know, we'll just throw a zombies mode in it. DMZ is kind of cool. Let's and I like DMZ. I think the DMZ format is cool, and I think throwing zombies in it isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I think calling it zombies, you know, is dishonest on its face. But
hmm
anyways, Sorry,
Yeah.
Scully, you can keep going.
No, you basically said everything that I was gonna say. It's like MW2 started DMZ, right? That's the
Yeah.
game that started it. In my opinion, it wouldn't have made no difference if the zombies was on that game versus MW3. Because like what's the difference in playing MWZ with people, playing MW3, MWZ on that game with zombies? Like what's the difference? I mean,
Yeah.
you're still basically fighting AI, no matter
Right.
what game you're on. So it's not like it's the same. It's the same thing, but the skins changed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like mostly they're just trying to farm the zombies community, and in particular the newer zombies community, the Outbreak community, because even with Outbreak, the community is pretty split on, is Outbreak good or is it not good? And I think most people feel like okay about it, and then you have diehard round based people, or like smaller map people, I don't know what you call it, the classic people that just hate Outbreak. And I don't love Outbreak. Like I get what they're trying to do, but I think it's okay for a while, but it gets boring so fast, in my opinion.
What I will say is that I don't mind Outbreak, but if I had to choose between two modes that like you were to tell me which one was like more Call of Duty Zombies, round based or Outbreak, I'd go with round based. Any player that's played Call of Duty Zombies for like since World at War would tell you like round based zombies is Call of Duty Zombies,
Hmm.
not an Outbreak mode or a DMZ mode if you want to branch out further.
Yeah. What do you think, Riley?
Gamify, do you want to go?
Well, I 100% agree with Skull Basher. I'm not buying the game. I don't think there's a point. I'm not going to spend money on trash. I'd rather burn my money in literally anyways, like, you know. And so yeah, the Outbreak format it's definitely a change that is definitely catered to the new people that have played that haven't played like the older games. And I think that's unfair. I really do think that's unfair towards the the older people that play the game and are used to the round based. And I don't think that's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Call of Duty, Activision, I guess you could call it. I feel like they really underestimated the zombies community as a whole. They keep trying to push change on us. Like, you guys don't want the same format over and over again. Like, you don't want us to just keep making these Easter eggs on these maps. But in reality, that's what most of the zombies community wants. I mean, heck, most of the zombies community are still playing Black Ops 3 or
Yeah.
Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1 or World at War. You know, the community still hasn't moved on from these games, but the people that have moved on are the normies that have come along, like with Cold War, and we're like, oh, I completed an Easter egg. Now I'm gonna go to Black Ops. Oh, but this Black Ops 3 Easter egg is way too hard, you know. But those are the people that move on, and so I feel like they just really underestimated the community, and they keep trying to push change where the community is just pushing back. Because like, look at the Black Ops 3 custom map community. Like, it's huge, and they just keep coming back for the same round based zombies maps. They're different, but it's the same format that works.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that like I think Call of Duty's gone too casual for its player base. I mean, you brought up a good point, like custom zombies versus what we're seeing now. Like there's people in the community that are dedicated to making custom maps that are on par or better than what the developers can do at the moment. So it's like you got the developers trying to be new and innovative. Meanwhile, you got people that actually know what the community wants and can put it into a map without having to sacrifice anything. And they can still add new shit to it without making it like casual friendly, but not too overly complicated either.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just maps on there for survival basically, and that's like the farthest thing from complicated. But then you got maps like Leviathan, which has one of the best custom Easter eggs ever in zombies, for like the hardcore players, basically.
Mhm. Here's one thing that kind
And
of.
then you look at Duran Feng and go, where did we go wrong?
One thing that I don't understand people saying is that I've seen, like, Prestigious Key said this. He says after watching the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies gameplay, I'm like, I would rather have this than no zombies at all. I think you should have the opposite opinion, where you should wait, you should stay away from the fast food and go to a fine dining experience where everything is cooked to perfection. And what do you like? And then, and that is the next Treyarch game, metaphorically. And I would rather skip the fast food, skip Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, and go to Treyarch's next game, and they just do DMZ again, right? Whatever, Spec Ops. I don't really care. It seems like Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer, like, third modes don't really matter much anyway, besides when they copy zombies. But yeah, I mean, I think that besides Treyarch games, it is entirely in the hands of, like, the custom zombies community to actually keep us alive and breathing. I agree with that point.
Yeah. Yeah, so the only other argument, and I don't agree with it, but I see the merit in I don't remember who said it, but they were basically saying, like, yes, like, that's true, it's not round based, but wouldn't you rather Treyarch still be working on something in the background, put something out, and still, like, on their off years, they can still bring people into the zombies community. They can bring the normies in, with DMZ, because DMZ was, I don't know how big, but supposedly it was huge. Like, a lot of people played DMZ. And so, like, if that's true, but like I said, I don't think the normies actually stick around. Like, people that like DMZ aren't gonna like traditional round-based maps. Like, they're not gonna stick around for the next Treyarch game. And like I said, with Cold War, that was their big thing. Is they were like, the developers were saying, like, we've had the most people complete these Easter eggs out of all time. Like, the percentage that can actually complete Shangri-La, or Horizon's pretty easy, but Garad Karovi is a good example. Like, it's minuscule to the actual player base, and so they were proud of that, which I think is good. But again, like, you open it up to the normies, and the actual players suffer, and then the normies just go by the ways. They just go back to whatever else they play.
And I don't think we'll actually truly find out if normies will stick with the game until MW3 comes out, because then we're going to find out, because I think we all know that the zombies YouTubers will not stick with this game, just like Vanguard. And then we're going to really find out if that like 50% of Outbreak and round based statistic was actually true, and we start seeing channels pop up based off of MW3 zombies purely, right? I feel like that would be like the natural progression of things if these normies really do like this style of zombies as much as we hear that they do. I think that's the only way to find out, personally. But yeah, and then we'll see, like kind of two zombies communities rising up, and it's round based versus whatever someone else is making. So yeah.
Which again, and going off what you're saying, is true. Like, you have the Outbreak on community, and you have the before Outbreak community right now. And I think that they're hoping they'll all just kind of get together and enjoy zombies, but that's not how it works out. Like, what they've essentially done is create two different player bases, and one or the other is always going to be hounding them. Yeah. Only the normies aren't as good at hounding as, like, the actual zombies players. Like, zombie players are relentless. So
yeah,
I think they shot themselves in the foot, personally.
Yeah. So,
like, again, marketing it as a zombies game rather than DMZ with zombies.
Yeah. So what do we think about Modern Warfare 3 as a whole? Now that we've actually seen gameplay and know more about the game.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I think MW3 is the most remake asset Call of Duty ever. Like, think about what's going into that game at the moment. Like, they don't even have unique multiplayer maps. They got to bring back MW2 2009 maps just to even have people buy their game because they know how shit and boring it is.
Yeah.
And then they just sprinkle zombies in DMZ and call it zombies. Like they're using a mode that I don't know how that mode actually worked or how well it did because I don't play MW2, like the newest one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably not gonna, and I'm definitely not buying MW3. And I'm hoping that the player gives me a reason to buy the next game because it's kind of the make or break for me. Because if they don't have good zombies, then I'm basically not even gonna. I'm just staying on Black Ops 3 customs and BO2 and BO1, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna pay attention to the newer Call of Duties.
I have a hypothetical for you. What if on day one launch they have Nacht der Untoten remastered? What do you
For
say?
10,000 time. Fuck no.
Yeah, to go along with that, like they really need to give, again, like they're creating this new player base and they need to give the new player base a reason to buy the round-based zombies game. Supposedly it's round-based, like that's like the big thing the gaming revolution is talking about, like every 5 seconds. But I think like if they truly want to mesh the two communities together, nobody wants more remakes. I don't want more remakes, but they have to remake, like they have to funnel the new people into the older maps via a remake possibly, because like nobody's going to go back, like the newer people aren't going to go back and buy an Xbox 360 just to play Black Ops 2, you know. And so like I feel like I don't want them to, but I feel like they kind of have to, you know, the Zombie Chronicles 2 we've been hearing about for like 5 years now. I feel like they kind of have to do that to get the newer DMZ people into the round-based zombies. Like they have to bring in the old maps into the new games, which I think they're going to do. Unfortunately, what we've seen with this year's Call of Duty, what is it, 12 Modern Warfare 2 maps, all remastered on day one.
Mm-hmm.
Shipment for like the 6th time, Rust for like the 6th time.
Well, actually, no shipment,
I mean, like,
but Rust.
I
Or
think
not shipment, but I meant, yeah, Rust and what was the other one I was thinking about? There's another one I can't think.
Nuketown.
Yeah. That's next year.
Somehow.
Yeah,
Well,
next year for sure.
They put it in this Call of Duty and it wouldn't make a difference, would it?
Not really. No.
I mean, I think this was the first Call of Duty that doesn't have unique maps in its game.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right. Yeah, and going along with that, I saw on Twitter the other day that they are going to be, wait for it, bringing advanced warfare guns into Modern Warfare 3, and they're going to have every month they're going to have a new theme where they bring in old guns from other games. Like it's crazy. They're doing so much for us.
I can't wait to blast people with the South 3 cauterizer.
You know what that
in
means, Skull Basher?
MW3.
Exo Zombies 2. Aren't you excited?
Wow, an MW3, the game that I'm still not buying. Wow, you opened my eyes a bit.
So here's my take on it. I look at Modern Warfare 3 like I look at The Last Jedi and what's the last one? Rise of Skywalker. I look at it like that. Like I think Rise of Skywalker was a bad movie, but it wasn't as bad as Return of the Last Jedi.
Whoa,
Let me
yeah,
not
slow
piss
down.
people off there. But I feel like the problem with Rise of Skywalker is it spent the whole first 2.5 hours or whatever it is fixing what The Last Jedi broke. They had to fix so much. They spent the whole movie retconning what The Last Jedi broke. And then in the last, like, what is it, like 15 minutes, you find out Palpatine's, or no, I think you find it in the beginning of the movie. I haven't seen it since launch, that he's back and, oh, we got to go, you know. And anyways, the last 15 minutes of the movie is when you get the meat of the actual movie. The rest of it, they're just fixing everything. And that's how I feel about Modern Warfare 3 is they're fixing all the problems everything they broke in Modern Warfare 2, they're fixing in Modern Warfare 3, because I've seen it's quite positive on the people that are actually playing it. But that doesn't change the fact that there's nothing new for people to get. It's all old reused content, and they're really just fixing the bugs that they made in the last one.
Yeah. What do you think about it, GameFi?
Honestly, I disagree with you guys. I haven't really seen anything about it. Honestly, I haven't. I just know I'm not buying it, and I haven't been paying attention to it, to be honest. Why would I waste time learning about something I don't care about? It's gonna be trash.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really agree with you guys though, but yeah.
You don't just sit on Twitter hating on everything like everyone else?
No, I don't. I don't hate on Twitter. I don't hate.
Unlike most of the users, I go out and touch grass,
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
and I have at least one functioning brain cell.
No, I think this kind of goes back to when we were talking about the Office reboot last week. I think people are just sick of seeing reused whatever, right? I want to,
100%.
but there's another side to it, right? The creator, I talked about it last week. It had an $80 million budget. It's an original IP, but barely anybody saw it, man. And it's gonna flop, I think, from what I've seen. It had a budget of like $80 million, and it hasn't even gotten half of that. And I just wish people would put their money where their mouth is and actually go and see and listen to whatever, experience original things rather than sneaking more money into these IPs that keep like reusing themselves, especially Call of Duty, because like even when Vanguard like didn't sell as good as Cold War, it still made millions of dollars, and I'm sure this game will too. As much as I would love for it to flop, it's just not gonna happen. And yeah, with the whole like, this is the thing with this game. It seems like we're finally gonna get a best of Call of Duty. That's what this sounds like. And like you said, they're gonna have like their seasons themed around different games. Like I heard that there was gonna be a Black Ops themed one. I don't know, man. I will not lose any sleep not playing this game. I'll just say that. That's kind of my final thoughts on Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, I feel like they have just gotten so, that's the right way to say it. I feel like as a company they've gotten to be where they're so safe. Like they hedge their bets on both sides. They're like, we don't want to do something people get really upset about. Like I think the last time they really did that would be Infinite Warfare, which people hated on launch. They hated the zombies, but if you go play that zombies now, amazing. Like one of the best zombies we've ever gotten, in my opinion. Like I would put it up there, maybe not like top 3, but it's there. Like I love playing, and I haven't even played it that much compared to the other zombies, but people hated that game, and it still is one of the most disliked Call of Duty trailers ever. But now they're just so safe. They're like, all we're going to do is reuse what we've done before that worked. And that's it. And I guess that works for them. They make a lot of money from it. But it really is just a hollowed out shell of what Call of Duty used to be. And I think, like you're saying, Riley, people they don't put their money where their mouth is. They keep buying these old, recycled games that have just been used and abused over and over again. And we're never, you never go out and experience something new, because at the end of the day, most people just want to be comfortable, and they just want to sit down and play the Call of Duty they've been playing for the last 10, 15, 20 years, whatever it is. And they don't want to think about it, and they don't want to take a stand on anything, and they just want to be, comfortable. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So, you kind of asked this before the show started, Riley, but what's everyone giving it? Modern Warfare Zombies, what's your rating out of 10?
0 out of 10. Because it's not zombies.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.
0.
Um, does anybody else hear that? That buzzing?
I do a little bit.
Yeah, I heard that a little.
I don't know.
Not sure.
I would give it a. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a 0, man. I'm gonna put as much thought
Good,
into
good,
my
good, good.
ranking than as they put into that game mode. So yeah, 0.
Well, I feel kind of weird giving it anything other than a 0 now. I feel like I'm going to be judged, but I'm going to give it a 5. I feel like, a 0 on originality and creativity, but a 5 on like I give it potential because I think the DMZ format does have potential. Again, I think that what you have here is mainly an issue of them marketing it as zombies when it's not zombies. So
Yeah.
I'll give it a 5 for DMZ zombies, but not a 0 for actually being zombies.
Yeah. All right. Well, on the topic of games, we have a small update on, it's been a while. Last we touched on the Gollum disaster. We learned that the studio that developed the game had been shut down, and it has just come out today that the apology that we read here on the channel, that they posted about because the game was so terrible and people bought it for some reason. Well, they had to apologize to the customers because they put out a bad product. Well, it turns out that apology that was supposedly, well, honestly, they didn't claim to write it, but it was discovered that it was actually written by Chatbot GPT. So,
Oh, a company not being honest? Big shocker.
That honestly, like when I saw that, it shocked me 0% because I'm convinced that AI completely made that whole game. I'm convinced they used the earliest version of AI that can make games. I don't know what it's called, but supposedly it's going to make all these huge, amazing games. I'm convinced they used that to make the whole Gollum game, and the developers just copy and pasted everything into the game.
yeah.
I think that they put about as much thought into that letter as they did into the game, personally. Did anybody buy that? Was anybody tempted to buy that game?
I don't even know what game you guys are talking about. I didn't even know what game.
Oh no.
Oh, we lost Gamify.
Okay. Well, he'll be back.
We were talking about the Gollum game that came out earlier, the Lord of the Rings Gollum game that came out earlier this year.
Gotcha.
It was really bad, and the developers put out this apology letter. Like, it was almost on day of launch. Like, they knew it was going to be terrible.
Yeah.
And that's what Riley was referring to, is it was leaked or confirmed. I don't know if, or maybe somebody just put it out there that it was written by Chatbot GPT,
Yeah.
which is hilarious.
And it also confirms the typo when that Lord of the Rings was spelled incorrectly. So,
Oh, I forgot about that.
Lord of the
Was it
Ring.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so. Yeah, just a very, very small cherry on top to close off that. I thought that was really, really hilarious, but yeah.
Well, if we can, before we move on, I don't want to take too much time on it, but what do you guys think? Do you think that, just like on YouTube videos, you see that people have to disclose that they're selling a product in there. Do you think that they should have to disclose when something was created by AI?
100%.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd say
I
so.
personally do. Like, I think
No,
AI
actually-
is. Sorry, go ahead. No, you go.
No, it's actually in YouTube's terms of service now. If you check,
Really?
you have to disclose. You have to now. Yeah.
Hmm.
You have to say if something was made by AI
Wow,
because
I didn't know that.
because of the whole Quibble. I don't know how to say his name, but
It's Quibble Bob.
Quibble Bob. Yeah, but his entire situation is that entire situation is crazy. I think Riley had us or is gonna have us talk about it, but you now have to disclose and say if something was made by AI.
That's
yeah.
a W. Huge
Mhm.
W.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that I mean, okay, at what point is everything? I don't want everything regulated. The government sucks, but at some point it has to be regulated. Like these pictures that Dylan Dennis has been putting out of Logan Paul's girlfriend that are clearly AI made. I feel like at some point, and me and Riley talked about, oh, this isn't a political channel, we're not going to get political, but like there's terrifying ramifications for like the next election. If AI creates a video of one of the candidates doing something terrible or saying something terrible, saying the N-word, for instance, that will ruin people's opinion of the person. And so, yeah, I think 100% AI should be at least somewhat regulated. Again, I think the government's terrible at regulating things, but there has to be something done, because the other side of it is terrifying. If AI can just run rampant around, people can create deep fakes and stuff with AI and not disclose that it's a deep fake or an AI made deep fake, then it's terrifying.
Definitely.
But anyways, that segue into, how do you say it, Riley? Because I screw it up every time.
It's Quebble Cop.
Okay.
I knew it. I literally knew it. Yes. Thank you.
Riley roasted me for saying Quebble Bob last time, because that's how I say it.
Yeah.
So what's new with Quebble Bob?
Yeah, so last time I actually forgot to mention, I don't know if it's him himself or the AI, but apparently he has a new AI girlfriend that he's posting about on Twitter. Typical simp stuff. And well, he then had an AI daughter, and people were getting really freaked out about that because he posted this like AI generated GIF that he made of this little girl, and people were, maybe not rightfully or rightfully so, whatever, calling him the P word and just kind of laying into him. He's really not doing a great job at making people like AI. I'll just say that.
I don't think he's doing a good job of making people like him,
Yeah.
let alone AI.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that was kind of my, before we segued to Quebble Cop, but the things people are doing with AI and what he's doing, and people, I mean, I want to hear Skullbasher and Game. I want to hear your guys' opinions. I think I know what you're going to say, but I don't think people like AI created videos and pictures and stuff like that. Like, people can, you pick it out and something's wrong with it, and it just is really unsettling. And the more I see it, the more I just am so sick of it. And supposedly there's going to be all these creators, then that's his big thing, is all these creators can use this new program that creates AI, and you aren't even going to have to record yourself, because you can just have an AI make an image of you, make a video of you, script your video, and do all the gameplay. You don't even have to do anything. You just have to sit on the couch, is basically where he's going. But what do you guys think as far as like AI generated content?
Honestly, for me, my profile picture, the one you see on Discord, that was made by AI.
Did you disclose that? I'm just kidding.
Fuck the system. But yeah, like, I was kind of looking for, I was just kind of looking for something for, what I like and the style I was trying to go for. So for me, as long as like you're like not going overboard with what you're trying to type in for like images and stuff, I don't think that AI is a problem, unless you're going like overboard with like how descriptive you want it to be. Like, you can have like a skull and flames, which is what I search up to get my thing, or you could just like skull and flames with etc etc etc, and just be completely off of what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So I don't think that AI is necessarily bad, but it's just how you use it, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that. And yes, obviously it's not. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but when you're doing it for the wrong reasons, then it becomes a problem. And for something like you said, the video creation, I think if you tell people that you're using AI to help make the videos, and if you have a monetized channel, I do believe that it should not be monetized at all, because you're putting zero effort into it, and you're just reaping all the basically all the benefits and rewards that come with it. You're not doing anything. You're not doing any work. You're not creating original content, first of all, and you're just letting people give you stuff, and you're doing nothing. And like you said, probably just sitting on the couch.
Well, that's the goal, right? Is to have AI do everything for us, and we can just sit back and enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like you've probably seen them too. Within the past week or two, there's been an uprising of, and I don't know why, but it just hits me the wrong way so much, and I hate it. These images of like nature or like buildings, but there's like a troll face carved into it made by AI. I don't know why I find that so irritating, but I do. And that's been like my least favorite thing to come out of it, besides the whole Kwebbelkop AI daughter and girlfriend thing. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, it's so unsettling. Like the girlfriend was bad enough, but the daughter, this is my AI daughter or whatever he said,
Yeah.
really unsettling. Yeah, I don't know. And I think and correct me if I'm wrong because I don't know a lot about it, but the writer strikes that were going on, like people are afraid they're going to lose their jobs, and some people have said they're just going to use AI. But I think that until AI gets better, like we saw with the Gollum letter, like that was one of the most just poorly executed apology letters. It was like a Logan Paul written apology letter. It's like if Logan Paul coded the AI to make apology letters like him, that's what the apology letter was like. Like it was really bad. Um so yeah, we'll see. I think it has, like Scully was saying, I think it has really cool potentials when used the right way. But also, like Gamify was saying, like you should have to disclose if you're making money off of it that this was made with this AI, or you shouldn't make money off of it at all. Like I think that there's like there's clip channels that they just clip other people's content, and they make thousands and thousands of dollars a month. It's crazy how people find ways around the systems that are made. But anyways,
I'm looking at
ranting.
Kwebbelkop's Twitter feed right now, and he's been posting like a couple of AI generated thumbnails. If you've seen those with like the
Yes, he
Lambo
has.
and the skateboarder, and then there's people saying AI thumbnails will be the death of creativity on YouTube, and then Kwebbelkop responded saying, "I mean, I get the point you're trying to make, but it took me quite a while to make this. Calling my creative process not creative is a little bit rude, you know." I
Yeah,
don't think
I mean, it's an interesting question. It's the question it's going around a few months ago, and I want to ask you guys: do you think AI art is art?
No, because it's not. I don't think it's originally created.
I'd say no, but like there's some people that can get like really like you type in like specific words in the way, and some of it is really beautiful. Like you can't deny like some people have a natural ability to like form AI art just by typing what they want to put in, I guess. But I mean, in all fairness, I don't think so. No.
Yeah. I think it's here's what I think. I don't think it's to this point yet, but if AI ever actually becomes like close to sentience of a human, I would consider that art, right? Because then it's kind of its own thing. It can think for itself. It can do whatever it wants. But at this point, if it's just like some guy typing into a bunch of prompts, no, I don't think so.
I think AI art is the uncanny valley of art. If that's, I think that's a good way to describe AI art. Uncanny valley.
Hmm.
Yeah, like another one with Quabblecob. The I don't know if you've seen his AI generated reaction video, where it's just an AI recreation of him reacting to just random TikToks, and all it really is the AI saying, "Oh, the thing did this. Oh, the guy put the box down. Oh, the guy did this." Like AI, it really isn't smart enough to like think like we are, and like Riley was saying, until it's sentient, I don't think it's actually art. Like I'm actually excited to see the first AI written TV show or like movie or drama or something like that, because it's going to be so bad. But
Well,
how do you tell? Because there's so many bad shows out there already. Like I don't know. It's a weird area that we're in.
maybe close to a year ago, I remember there was this like AI version of Seinfeld being streamed, and they were like making its own episodes, and then it got canceled because one of the AI made the guy tell like a, I don't remember what it was, like a homophobic joke or something, and
Yeah.
they had to take it down.
And everyone is claiming AI is homophobic.
Yeah.
Anyways, we don't need to spend any more time on Quebblecob, but interesting topic. It brings up a lot of good questions that unfortunately I think our generation's gonna have to deal with later on down the road.
Yeah. So, um, I have a question. So, what is your comfort game, your relaxed game, your chill game? What do you play to blow off some steam?
Who wants to go first?
Gameify has a good answer.
All right. So there's this game called Slime Rancher. Okay. Pretty much you start in the middle of nowhere. You go down to the valley, suck up slimes into this machine, and you throw them into a cage. I don't know why, but if I ever needed something to calm down, like I'd just play that. If that's what you're asking, pretty much
Yeah.
like is a story based easy game. Like you literally can mix and match slimes, and it's like it's easy. It's easy going, easy to understand. But yeah,
Is it round based?
is it round based? Unfortunately, not,
Dang it. Can't
My
play
man's
that.
asking the
Yeah.
important questions.
bro.
I think for me, besides zombies, I don't want to just say zombies because everyone here plays zombies, but I think for me, I have two, and it's pretty split between the two of them. I think Minecraft is probably the most relaxing game ever made when you're just like when you're just chilling. When you're actually trying to accomplish something, for me it's really stressful, like trying not to die and lose all my loot. So I would say Minecraft, the music just like it almost puts me to sleep every time I play it when the music kicks in. It's like sunsetting and yeah. The other one is Destiny 2, which is a weird one to say. I don't know why, but I can just turn that on. I haven't played it for a long time, but besides Black Ops 3, it's the game I have the most time on Steam. I think I have like 200 hours into it. And it's because I could just turn it on and just shoot aliens and just I don't know why it was so rewarding to me to play Destiny 2, but it's a weird one cuz not many people actually like Destiny 2, but for me it's somewhat relaxing.
What about you,
You
School
wanna go
Basher?
or okay. For me, the game that I like to relax and chill to is my favorite game of all time, which is Jack and Daxter: Precursor Legacy. It is my favorite game of all time. The soundtrack to that game is absolutely amazing. The different areas you go to has its own unique theme and sounds and stuff. And for me, it's just there's no loading screens, so basically the loading screens are like the parts in between going to the areas. So it's like it's not like you go to an area and the game like takes you to a loading screen. But like you're just like your game the game is basically a giant loading screen, and you're just free roaming around in it.
Mm-hmm.
There's like different boss fights that you can do, and they're pretty solid boss fights for a 2001 game. And honestly, I'd play that game forever if I had to pick one game to play.
Yeah.
That's my go-to game.
I'd have to say Skyrim. I would have said Minecraft, but just for the sake of more diversity here, yeah, Skyrim. I've been very vocal about how much I love that game. I just feel like at any point I could feel comfortable in just starting a new playthrough and never ever finishing it. Like I've started up maybe like 10 and I've never ever finished them.
You've never finished Skyrim?
No, well I did once or maybe twice, but like every playthrough after that I've never finished it. Yeah, I just feel like I could just wander anywhere and I would just be happy and relaxed because of just the ambience, the ambient music actually. I mean, yeah, that's like the main reason. I feel like the music is wonderful, the environment is fantastic, it's beautifully made, and yeah, I could just turn it on as I get through the Helgen sequence, then I walk out of not Bleak Falls Barrow, out of Helgen, and just the music is blasting, and yeah, it just sucks me right in. I love it.
That's awesome. I also started it like 5 times and never finished it. So. I can't play open world games because I think that's why zombies is so appealing to me, because I need one objective. Because if there's an open map to me, I will just never ever finish.
Mm-hmm.
I've never finished like an open world game because I just get so distracted.
Not one.
I mean, I'm just gonna say this now. Jak and Daxter I've completed over 10 times, and every single time, they got 4 save slots, so you got like 4 different save points. So what I do is I go to like the very start of the game and just save that particular spot. So when I finish one save, I can just go right into another game and start over without having to go through all the main menu stuff. I think I got like over like 15 or 20 like times I've actually completed Jak and Daxter.
Yeah.
Like the Precursor Legacy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the only time that I've ever actually tried to platinum a game was on Skyrim. But in typical Bethesda fashion, the Thieves Guild questline broke on the last quest, and I couldn't get the trophy.
So did mine.
Really?
So did mine. I was so angry. Yeah, so did mine. Oh my god, I was so angry.
Yeah, so I think I only have like maybe 5 more from the base game, then I could have gotten it, but no, I'm whatever, man. Maybe someday I'll try to pick it back up, but not for a while.
No.
It's rated as a 3 out of 10 to platinum it.
Yeah.
It's probably not bad if your game doesn't break.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Cal, do you have anything else for us, or should
No.
we?
I'm good.
No? Okay.
Good.
Okay.
I think we're ready.
Yes. My favorite part of this episode. All right, let's do it.
Facebook Marketplace.
Not quite. So,
Not quite.
My face.
Not quite Facebook.
To that information.
so, I've been getting ideas from Z House videos. I've been watching them quite a bit over and over again, and Um, there was this episode where they read old tweets from each of their Twitter account, and I tried looking through. Well, I didn't try because I knew that there wasn't really a lot of tweets that not much of us have said like interesting things. So here's what I did. Maybe this is cheating somewhat. Maybe this is kind of out of place for this channel, but I think there are some viewers from my channel that might enjoy this, and you guys also. So, okay.
I'm back now, so we're good.
Okay. So, here's what I did instead of the whole Twitter thing. Over the past week, I've been collecting quotes from my YouTube channel, and these are quotes from myself, Cal, Gamify, Scully, AJ, and Maul. And you three have to guess who said these quotes out of those
Okay.
people.
Oh, easy.
Are these like we were on your stream saying them, or these comments? Like,
So,
is anything free game?
Riley, is one of them GSO?
huh?
Is one of them GSO?
What does that mean?
We'll figure it out.
Okay. So, so some of these, in fact, probably most of these, I do not expect you to get these. So I am just hoping that you will have to
Well, they're
take your best
probably
guess.
AJ's.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take your best guess
Alright.
as to who said these. So I'm gonna start with the easiest ones, and then we're gonna go down the roster to the hardest. And I have
Also, all of them are mine and Maul's.
15. So let's start. All right.
Mm.
I didn't actually
Number
order
15.
these. Here's an easy one. Okay, even when I qualify, I want to uninstall this game.
I wonder who that is.
That's definitely a skull basher quote there.
Mhm.
I can even tell you what he's talking about.
I will say Skull Basher as well.
Alright, I'll just go back.
Skull Basher?
Skull Basher.
Yeah. Yep, that was good old Scully. So,
What was he qualifying for?
Fall
Oh,
Guys.
guys.
Just to qualify. Just
Oh,
to
Fall Guys.
qualify.
Yeah.
I
Not
was
even win the
qualifying
game.
just to qualify.
Move on to the next round. It's better than-
Okay. He's trying to speak from a position of authority, unlike I've played all these maps, and many in the community agree this map is generally overall hated.
Ooh.
Sounds like a me. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like me.
That sounds like Cal. 'cause it
Can
sounds
you
like
repeat that,
sophisticated.
Riley?
He's trying to speak from a position of authority, unlike I've played all these maps, and many in the community agree this map is generally overall hated.
Cal.
It's me. I
Yeah?
said that.
Yeah. There's no way.
What do you think, Scully?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'm between Cal and AJ for some
Okay.
reason.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Cal. That seems like the safer bet.
That is correct. That was after the Chaotic Silencer tier
I was
list.
gonna say, dude, that's gotta be the chaos video because I was so fired up about that video. Is that when he was talking about? Do you know what he was talking about? Was it Zetsubo?
I think it was Togged or Toten, because he was talking about, many in the community think that Tog is one of the best Black Ops 4 maps or something like
that's
that.
right. Because he would say that about everything. Like, a lot of people will agree with me saying that this map is doo-doo.
Yeah, exactly.
There's just a small problem with that.
All right, go ahead.
The kid pooped right on a school property in between the bushes and the building.
AJ.
I'm gonna say mall. I'm gonna
I
say
was
mall.
gonna say that sounds like a mall quote. I'm gonna go with mall.
Sure. Yeah, AJ or Maul.
Scully, what's
Because
your
I feel
final?
like.
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. No, I don't need to rationalize it. I'm gonna say mall.
Oh, okay. That was me.
You
What?
said that?
I was
Why?
telling a story in one of our old Assassin's Creed streams when Scully, Maul, and I would stay up late and tell stories, and I was telling the story about how this kid, I was at his birthday party and he got locked out. Myself and him got locked out of his house that was across the street from the elementary school, and he had to poop, so he pooped in front of the on school property, literally. So
Oh nah. Oh
yeah.
nah.
So I had a 1 in 3 chance of being right.
Stuff.
Okay. Fool me once, strike one. Fool me twice, strike three.
That sounds like something AJ would say.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go with AJ.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know. That one's tough. I think
I have no clue. Oh my lord.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with mall again. That sounds like mall.
Yeah. Okay. Game
Yeah,
5.
I'm gonna go with mall. Final answer.
Game 5. What do you say?
Oh, Maul.
Maul? That's true. Yeah, Maul said that.
Okay.
Quoting The Office, I think.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It sounded too not to be mean to AJ, he's just young. It sounded too like collected for AJ.
Yeah.
Like you actually have to think about it to understand what you're saying there. Unless it was just an accident. So
Yeah. Okay. This one's short but sweet. Remington, what does sex mean?
Has to be AJ. There's no way.
Okay.
Surely. Surely, AJ.
AJ, yeah.
That's all your
Final
final answer?
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be Gamify.
Gamify.
From when? From when? From
Like
when?
2017.
That was a long time ago. Yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
Brenda
That was from
played.
2017, dude.
My man just got exposed.
Okay, but what did you say in response? Do you have that? Because I'm
Oh,
curious.
I do not have that, no.
That's wild.
Oh, all right.
I was 14. That's crazy. That's so weird.
Okay. Maul used to play guitar riffs, and we had to guess what song it was. One time he played Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. Who said it was Crazy Train by Bon Jovi?
Oh.
I don't want to say AJ again, but that sounds like something AJ would say.
Okay.
So I gotta go with AJ again.
Yeah, same.
I don't know.
Just so random.
I think Riley said that.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
The final answer would be Skull Basher.
Skull
What?
Bash?
Yeah.
I said that?
Yeah.
There's no way.
No, you did.
Oh,
Whoa.
When did I say this?
This was like 2020 maybe. This was again in those like late night Assassin's Creed streams. He would he would like play his guitar riffs, and then he did a Crazy Train, and then you said Crazy Train by Bon Jovi. Yeah, don't worry, that's actually
crazy.
gonna get published soon, so look out for that.
It's tough.
Okay. Another short but sweet one. Please let me score. I'll do anything.
That might have been me.
I'm gonna say that's either Gamify or Mall, and I'm not sure which one. I'm gonna have to go with Gamify. He kind of confirmed it for me, but I'm gonna say Gamify.
I'll
Unless
say
he's just trying to
Gamify.
throw me
I'll
off his
say-
tracks.
No, I'll
Willing
say
to-
AJ. AJ.
Willing to do anything sounds like something.
I'll do AJ.
Are those your final answers?
Yeah.
Scully is correct. It was AJ.
Whoa!
That makes sense. That makes sense.
AJ was actually getting his ass beat in Rocket League by Maul, and
I'm not
he's
surprised.
yeah. So it actually has nothing to do
Rocket
with
League.
yeah,
is crazy.
yeah, nothing to do with the other thing. So, all right. In the dream, I was like a bus driver. In my dream, I was taking a turn on the bus. Something hit the bus, and everything went completely white.
I know who that is.
No, I have no.
Skull
clue.
Basher.
Who says Skull Basher? Like, yeah, I got no clue.
I've seen Skull Basher. I know what that is. I know. What
Okay.
okay.
Skull Basher.
Oh, yeah, I trust Skull.
I know.
I'm
What
not
he's
gonna have to
talking
say
about.
Skull Basher after that, but I was gonna say it sounds like a mall thing, like just a random mall story. But we'll go with Skull Basher.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah. We were
Do we
going
get to hear
over
the rest of it, Scully?
Honestly, I don't even remember what I said. Right, Riley. gave
Well,
me
it sounds like
back
Riley
half,
has a video of it. So
Riley gave me half my memory.
Okay. I don't know if I'll start live streaming again. I doubt that'll happen. I don't even know if I want to do that anymore because that was kind of a dead end.
That might have been Riley.
I was saying either Riley or me, but I don't know. I would say that.
I'm gonna go with Riley.
with Riley.
Same. I'm gonna go with Riley on this one.
Yeah, that one was too easy. Yeah, that one was me. That was when I was making those. I don't know if you guys watched them, but I used to make these just like phone videos of me and when I first moved here, just talking about life.
I love those. Please do them again. Please do them again. Please, please, please.
Okay.
I need more
Those videos were
of
real,
Riley.
man. They felt real.
They were, dude. Man was literally
Riley was
talking
preaching.
soul out on those. Yeah, for real, bro.
I could feel the grass from your phone.
Yeah, maybe if there's a demand. All right. Screw you, bro. I hope your whole family dies, bruh.
That's AJ. That's
AJ.
gotta be.
That's AJ.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. The bruh really capped it all off for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maul is so sexy. I'm getting zesty for his voice.
Gamify.
Would I say something like that?
Well,
I don't know.
He doesn't even know.
That's either me or AJ.
I'm gonna go with you personally.
I'm going with you just because
That's
I don't
probably-
think
it's
AJ
probably
would say
me.
that.
It's probably me.
that was Maul saying that to himself.
Whoa! Plot twist. But is it really though?
So at least Gamify is clear.
Yeah.
Whoa! We won't talk about the chat last night.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Oh, that was bad.
Stop playing with me. Send me a picture. Take a picture with your other phone of your BlackBerry phone and your hand. Grab your BlackBerry phone. Grab your other phone. Take a picture of the BlackBerry phone in your hand.
What? And
See, that's
how is going
either
on?
Maul or AJ.
That's probably Maul.
I don't know.
Who would just waffle like that for no reason?
But he was yapping.
He forgot to.
It does sound like
That-
Maul. Like that does sound like classic Maul. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Maul on that one.
Yeah, I kind of gotta go with Maul. Like,
I feel
there's
bad
no-
saying. I feel like I've said Maul on so many of them, but he's such a character. I have
I've
to.
said
'cause-
AJ on a lot of them because they sounded so much like something AJ would say.
Yeah, that's true too.
Okay, Levi, what's your final answer?
Maul, because he always says random. He always says random shit. You
Oh,
never
so-
like. You never know. You never know.
My final answer is Maul.
Yeah.
The actual answer is AJ.
Oh,
He was
really?
He was asking
That
for
makes sense.
pictures of my
That makes
phone,
sense.
and I kept sending him stupid pictures of phones like over the PlayStation messages, and then
I
he just
remember that.
yeah, Fall Guys episode 4. Watch that. That's where that's from.
Got you, gang.
All right. I'm gonna send a clone to go and tickle your pickle.
If that's not Maul, I'll be surprised. I'm gonna say Maul.
Yeah, definitely Maul.
Yeah, that's Maul.
AJ.
That will be Gamify.
When, bro?
Again, years ago. Back in the Modern Warfare Remastered. Yeah. Way back in the Modern Warfare Remastered days.
My God.
All right,
Okay, fair enough.
second to last quote. I would have children, and they would tell their children to defeat the other one.
That's Maul. There's no way it's not Maul.
Yeah, Maul. I don't.
I'm gonna go with AJ on that one. I gotta say AJ.
That one is actually Maul.
Ah,
Yeah.
Thank
one time I
God.
changed my opinion.
I-
One time I deviate from what I've been doing the whole time.
Okay.
Hey,
It does sound like Maul though.
Here's the last one. It is very short. I'm gonna grope cow.
Wait, what? What?
That.
I'm gonna grope cow.
My God.
How does Cal even react to that?
I'm just
Wow.
like trying to think if I was, because Gamify said, just talking about himself being sexy. I was wondering if I maybe said that about myself, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think I said Gamify. I meant Maul. I don't know what I said, but
Between Gamify, Maul, and AJ.
I'm praying to God that was not me.
if it was you, it's gonna get a little awkward up in here, man. I'm gonna say Maul, hoping it was Maul.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna say Gamify.
One of you is correct. That is Skull Basher.
Yeah.
I need a screenshot.
Got a little awkward in here.
Okay. Here's the context. Okay.
Oh, God.
So here's what happened. Myself, Gamify, and Maul were playing Fall Guys, and Gamify misspoke, and he was supposed to say, "I'm gonna grow up Maul," but he said cow on accident. So that's where that came from.
Yeah, Mal knows you better watch out because I'll devious. Like
What?
no remorse. Yeah. Oh my god. See, okay. See, that's what happens, right? Definitely the Mal. No remorse or mercy at all. None.
So, I tallied the points.
All right.
It looks like Scully came out on top. So, congratulations.
Good job, Scully.
Oh,
You get nothing but a
I
round of
know.
applause. So,
I know the dumb shit that we say.
yeah.
yeah.
What was the tally, by the way? I just gotta know, just to know.
4 for Cal, 5 for Gamify, 6 for Skull Basher.
Nice.
Yo,
Yes.
no J456.
So yeah,
Can't be a coincidence.
that's all I had. So
Well, that was fun.
Riley, you have to get AJ on here.
oh boy, yeah, maybe.
You need to get me and AJ on here.
Oh my god. It's
I
the
think we
train
should just
wreck.
have a Maul and AJ takeover episode where they just completely take over.
Oh my god, you're never
That would
gonna
be
have a
wild.
couch co-op
Or I said
again.
Maul, but I meant Gamify. But you know what I mean. Yeah, you guys should just take over for one episode.
All right, well, if that's it, we're gonna end it off here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you again to Gamify and Skull Basher for joining us today. It was wonderful having y'all on again. Yeah, subscribe, like the channel. We'll subscribe to the channel, like the video. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.